Hi witches, Mr. B. This is White Raven over here. Today's Monday, so happy Magic Monday to all of you guys. If you are new in this channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and you hit my bell so you can get all the notifications. I've been sharing videos with you guys at least once a week every Monday, and I'll be teaching in this channel basic magic, basic spells. All right, I want to teach you guys how to do spells on your own, so you don't need absolutely anybody and you don't need to spend money on any witch out there, because I want to empower you to create your own spells yourself. All right, so hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you can get my notifications every week. So now, witches, you have been bombarding me with this one question, including personal friends. And yeah, when you are sick of your husband, when you're sick of the man that you're living with, when you're sick of your boyfriend and he won't freaking leave. He just won't leave. He won't leave you alone. He's not with you. You have 20 women out there, or he's living out of you. You need him out of the house. Out of the house. White Raven, what do I do? Now, I'm going to share with you guys a few spells that you can do yourself, and then at the end I'm going to share with you guys this one that I did. This is for somebody. The reason I'm going to show with you guys right now are going to be very simple spells for you to get rid of the person that you need to get rid of. And now I want you to know that this is something that you can also use when you're going through divorce. When you're going through divorce and your ex-husband or ex-wife is just giving you a bottle just because it's the last thing they have to do. This is a person that's been really bad to you all of your life, and you finally are getting divorced, but this person don't fucking go away. This is also spells that you can do for them. So now, sometimes life works in very weird ways, right? Sometimes we have really bad husbands, and another woman comes and take him away. Right? So in a way, it's something that is good and bad. So we're going to choose the note of this spell, all right, based on what's happening in our lives. And if I can tell you that you should do this, maybe even better, in a positive note, I will tell you to go in a positive note. So let's just keep positive stuff happening to us when we do these spells, rather than being really angry and sending curses, okay? Ultimately, it's up to you. You're the owner of your life. You are the one that is guiding your destiny. So eventually you do whatever the hell you want. But I'm just sharing with you my opinion, all right? Sometimes you gotta really kill, and some other times you just want to you know what? Shoo fly, don't bother me anymore. So I'm going to show you a few spells that are lighter, and then we're going to go to the heavier one, okay? So there's a few things that you can do. I have over here 4 Thieves Vinegar. Oh my god, I always call it 5 Thieves. My gosh. 4 Thieves Vinegar I have over here, okay? So what we're going to do with that, in a brown paper, we're going to write the name of the person that you want to just leave you alone. And this is a mild one, right? So and so and so, right? You empower this with your intentions, because remember, intentions is the most important thing in magic. If you don't have the intentions to drive that spell, your spell is just going to stop at start. You know what I'm saying? All right. So you write the name of the person in the paper. You're going to put it in a container. Okay. And I'm not going to do this over here, guys, because I don't want to create no fire. Lighter. For all the beautiful witches out there that really irks every time I use a lighter, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep using a lighter. Thank you so much for the advice. Thank you so much for all the love. Please don't take me wrong. I'm going to keep using a lighter. So you're going to light this up as soon and this is completely consumed, you're going to grab the ashes of this and you're going to dispose of this far away. You can also put the ashes of this in your hand and go to maybe running water or maybe to the edge of a mountain, wherever, far away from you, and you cast it away. You blow it away, okay? That's a very, very super simple spell. Like, how simple could that be? Extremely, extremely symbolic and easy for you to perform. So what I'm trying to tell you with all this, that maybe you want to start with the lighter stuff before you go into the heavy stuff, okay? Another thing that you can do, you burn it. Another thing that you can do, guys, and I forgot to tell you, you can also put the paper, right? Put the paper in there. You're gonna wet it with 4 thieves vinegar, okay? Wet it. Okay? Oh my God, this stinks. Okay, it's wet. Okay, let it soak for a little bit. You can chant over this. Let's chant over this. Okay? Your intentions, you want this person to go away. You're chanting over this. Let it soak for a little bit. When you think you have transmitted all your intentions into this paper, all right, that has the name of the person that you want to go away, remove it, fold it, all right? Yes, people that is watching out there, you can fold it against you, like away from you. To me, it doesn't really matter, but if you want to be more symbolic, yeah, you want to fold it away from you. And then you're going to bury this under a thorny plant, all right? Try to burn it if you don't have any thorny plants, because of course one of you guys is not even gonna know what a thorny plant is. Bury it, okay, far away from you. So far so good, right? I really hope that so far so good. Another thing that we're going to do, and remember guys, you can actually freeze behaviors. You can use also 4 thieves vinegar and freeze bad behaviors. This is a person that he's really cool and he's really nice. You guys are divorcing, but he has this really bad behavior that you want to freeze, but you don't want to really banish him because he's a good father, whatever it is, but he has these really bad behaviors, that dating the wrong females or whatnot. Then you can freeze also bad behaviors. You can do the vinegar. This paper right here, you can write down the behavior that you want to freeze from that person rather than banishing the person, and you can put it in the freezer. All right? Another thing that you want to do, you want to have a container. You want to put the name of the person. So and so. All right? You're going to put the name of the person in that paper, fold away from you. Okay? Put it in there. We're going to get some salt. We're going to put some salt just to cover the paper. You don't have to fill the entire bottle, okay? And then you're going to add 9 drops of 4 thieves vinegar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Done. We're going to cover this. Empower it with your intentions. You want that person to go away. All right? Again, guys, start with the mild stuff and see how the mild stuff work for you. And if it doesn't work for you, then get the big guns out. Another spell that we can do, guys, and this is completely symbolic. All right? You have a black candle. All right? You have a black candle. I want to get these scissors because I don't have my atami with me. You're going to, from the top to the bottom, not the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom, you're going to inscribe it and you're going to put in there, go away. I mean, if you're a witch, you know that inscribing a candle takes a little bit more effort than just what I'm doing right here. You can put anything you want. You can fill this up with your petition. You go over here, you can make sigils, all right? What are we going to do after? We're going to use our banishing oil. Just be careful with banishing oil because it is really irritant. So put some of your banishing oil in your candle. Now, the best way for you to do this, guys, is to is to have a pair of gloves and actually, you know, rub the oil in the candle. But for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to drip the oil in here, right? Now, remember, this is hot food oil. Flying devil's oil. Get the hell away oil, right? So think about what you're doing when you are anointing this candle, all right? Little advice, these are, they give me this, they're droppers. I guess these are also syringe, the ones that people that had diabetes use to put their insulin on. But they give me this when my doggy is sick, because they're droppers for her medication. They give it to me filled with a medication. So I usually save them for stuff like this. Now, you're going to have that candle. You're anointing that candle, and then you're going to light it up. And you're going to make your petition. And this is what you're going to request. And you're going to let this candle consume. All right? So if you have to repeat this 5, 10 times, repeat it 5, 10 times. Doesn't matter. All right, guys? That's another spell. Yet another one. So as you can see, there's a lot of spells that you can do to get rid of people. You don't necessarily have to go straight to the big guns, right? You can start slowly. You'll be surprised of how much power you have within you to get people away from you, especially if you have a member of your family that is helping you out with this. This is collective energy, and I talked to you about this in my last video, right? Collective energy. One people thinking about one result, and then you get 2 people visualizing the same result, then you get 3 people visualizing the same result. Let's say it's you and you have sisters and you're trying to get divorced, and this person is just driving you crazy and he just doesn't leave your home. Then you can get people that is involved and love you, and you guys focus in one specific resolve, and that is collective energy. So instead of one person, then you get 3 person calling up, vibrating on the same tune towards one objective. All right, very important. So last but not least, this little guy is my personal creation. The black color is related to banishing and also protection. So this guy over here, I want to, guys, I'm going to be posting pictures of him and the video as I go. And this is a creation for somebody, all right? And I'm going to work it right now. I've been working this creation all day today from the moment that I started making this. This is just flour and water, all right? Now, I have been teaching you how to make some voodoo dolls, and voodoo doll does not necessarily always pertain to bad. Yes, and even though I'm going to do some kind of like commanding spell over here, the purpose is not to hurt this person. The purpose is for this person to move away, to leave this other person alone, to get on with its way, just to be happy and move on and forget about everything over here. Just look out your way and forget about this one over here. All right, just fucking move along. All right, am I sending harm to this person? No, right? I don't really dislike this person, but this person needs to move on. It needs to go away. It needs to just mind its own business and move ahead. So with that in mind, I started creating this little voodoo doll. All right. Yes, you can use a lot of stuff to make a voodoo doll. You can go to Michael's or any craft store and you can buy clay, and you can make it out of clay. A lot of people use Play-Doh. I do not use Play-Doh. I like my dolls to be hard. I don't like Play-Doh. I don't know why I don't like Play-Doh, but that's not to say that it's bad, okay? It's just my personal preference. I don't like Play-Doh. All right. I think that every single one of us has some flour at home and water, and you can create your own dolly. All right. So what I did was I created this with water and flour. And again, I'm going to post pictures of the whole process in the video. And after I did that, I form him. When I form him, you guys are going to see that he has 3 black dots. He's gonna have 2 black dots in his eyes, and that's going to be pins, because I don't want him to have eyes anymore. To my client, to the person that I'm doing this job for, is not my client, it's somebody I love. I don't want this person to have any more eyes for my friend. No more eyes. You're not even like looking that way, that you're done looking. And at the same time, I have another pin in his 3rd eye, in his forehead, because I don't want him to even think about her. I don't want him to feel like she's doing something. I don't want him to think any way, with any feelings, with anything. I don't want him to think about her. All right, so I'm blinding him for that. And I'm also blinding his 3rd eye, because I don't want him perceiving her, feeling her, imagining her, imagining times with her. I don't want him to think about her at night when he's asleep and he's creating his vengeance. I want him to be completely blinded from her energy. All right? So that's that 3rd one in there. Now, you're probably going to see, or probably not, that he has also pins in his mouth. All right? This is done with the sole purpose of not having him arguing anymore. Not being argumentative, not being against anything they're trying to do, so this can move along. He's not going to be able to say the wrong thing. He's always going to be saying the right thing. The yes, we will. Of course, no problem. Absolutely. Let's do this. Let's just hurry up and be done. However, his mouth is going to be shut for, no, I don't like that. No, I don't want to. I want more. No, I won't let you go. It's all going to be positive. And those are the pins in his mouth. Of course, this is a binding spell, so he's going to have his hands tied in the front with a black cord, because physically he's going to be 100% unable to do any harm whatsoever. His hands are going to be tied for him to do absolutely anything. All right? And last but not least, in his feet, in his shoes, he has hot foot oil, because he needs to get away. He needs to move along. Move along. This doll has been created and baptized in the name of the person that we're working. This is when you create a link with the individual that you're working, and you need to put in this doll, in this mix, anything personal or anything that pertains to the person that you're working. You're going to mix it here with this. And it's very important that, you know what, the beauty of creating a doll with clay or with flour, it takes effort. You're actually creating. And every single second when you're mixing the flour, and when you are like trying to give form to this dolly, you are naming the person. You so and so. This is what I want you to do. This is what you're doing. And you are manipulating this person to do what you want him or her to do. All right? Now, after I created it, I put it myself. I put it in my air dryer. Like air fryer, sorry, not the air dryer. Oh my God, I'm so crazy. My air fryer. I have an air fryer that I never use. I always use for magic. Never use it for cooking. It's always for magic. Whatever. Well, good thing. And then last but not least, what we're going to do with this dolly is my favorite part, because I want this guy to move along, but move up immediately, like right now. This is what we're going to do, guys. we're going to put his little butt, that he has none, in the fire. Now, pay attention. You do not want to set this on fire. That's not what we're doing, okay? We're just wanting to feel hot. And you're leaving. I don't want to set him on fire, but you're leaving. You're leaving now. You're leaving fast. Woo! Yeah. Visualizing the person just running like you have your pants on fire. Ants in your pants. Get out. All right, guys? When you feel like you're done with your spell, put your dolly down. Now I'm going to wear for this doll, I'm going to repeat the fire in his butt for another couple of days. When I feel that this doll is completely done, I'm probably going to do this for 7 days. That's my plan with this doll. I'm going to do this for 7 days. And I'll be chanting what I want while I'm doing this. At the end of the 7th day, what can you do with your dolly? You can bury your doll. You can bury your voodoo doll. You can bury your effigy. I think this is too small to be an effigy, but you can bury it. All right, far away from you. You can throw it in water, in moving water. All right, what I'm going to do with this particular one, I am going to break it apart. All right, I'm going to crush it. I'm going to crush it and make it completely crumbles. And those crumbles, I'm going to throw away in the trash. All right, and this is it. My spell will be done after 7 days. I let it be. All right, you have a lot of choices over here, guys, that you can do. All right, choose whichever is easier for you. Choose whatever pertains to you. Choose whichever calls upon you. All right, and not necessarily because you're doing a voodoo doll that means that you're going to be doing something bad. Not even because you're doing a commanding spell means that you're going to be doing something bad. Yes, you're going to make somebody do something against their will, but it's for the better good. Let's just put it, even for the same person, better good. A lot of people get obsessed with other people over stupidity. All right, so if you like this video, thumbs up, spread the love, guys. And it is always awesome talking to you witches. Until next time, stay wicked. Bye.